622. Andrew Dominio, are you watching House of Cards at all on Netflix?
I've got so many shows that I've yet to start watching that.
You know, it's funny because
so many.
not only does football end in February, but there's like a lull there, and I really dislike the month of February. But we've now seen Walking Dead has started back up. Better Call Saul, which
amazing.
I'm into that. I'm not that impressed by it. Vinyl.
This Vinyl is really good. Billions, which is on
Billions,
Showtime.
I'm into that.
I like that one.
What's Billions?
That's with the guy who used to be from Homeland. Do you remember as my wife calls him, Ginger? Do you remember yeah. She loves that show. The guy that, what was his name on Homeland?
But what is Billions? Is it about?
Billions is about a guy who's a stock guy, and the government's trying to come after him because of insider trading and all this stuff, and he's basically Teflon. And but it's I really like the show. I like it a lot.
I like it too. He works very closely with, I don't even know what her position is, the wife from Sons of Anarchy.
Yes.
Oh, Katie Seagal.
She's
no. That was
the wife of the son.
The wife of the son, right?
Oh, right. Who looks like our Andrea? I always tell her.
Yeah,
the brunette. The brunette. Yeah.
Can't remember her real name.
Anyway, she plays kind of a similar. I mean, it's her. I guess is what I'm saying. It's not like she's playing really.
Right.
I guess it's kind of a similar demeanor. She's a psychiatrist in this, and her job is to kind of coach when the stockbrokers get all stressed. They come into her and she coaches them and she gives them advice and it's all we have one of those people around here. It's the receptionist.
I was going to start asking Andrea for psychology.
Every radio station, advice. It all comes back to the receptionist. Gets to hear all sides from all people.
Well, and Andrea's got a nice chair in there, but I'll tell you this: I don't buy in that show she works for the Billions guy, Ginger. And her husband is in the DOJ, basically trying to prosecute him.
Yeah.
I don't buy that.
That's a stretch.
Yeah. So, but it
good show though. I like
interesting.
it.
Very interesting.
I also thought that in as long as we're talking about House of Cards, I thought the opponent of Francis, the president, his Republican opponent, is a stretch. The governor of New York.
Is it right?
I don't like him.
25-year-old Republican.
Yeah, I do not like him as a character. I'm looking at it, and my wife's looking at it. And I'm like, oh my God, Dave Gordon is on House of Cards. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. In terms of casting, I think that was the first flaw I've seen in House of Cards.
I agree. I saw that last night, and I'm like, there's no way that's.
I mean, it's been good. I mean, there's a Putin character. Who looks like Putin? That's Putin. I mean, the guy is Putin, and the way he's acting, I'm like, I think that's kind of what it's like. But in this case, I don't like. But it's awesome. This season is incredible. It's funny how all these shows are in some way alternative, whether it's on pay-per-view with HBO or with Showtime, or on House of on Netflix. I mean, it's incredible, which is a streaming service.
Who plays the wife? I always forget. Mrs. Underwood.
Robin White, right?
She is incredible.
She's good. Yeah,
she is incredible. And I've always thought, that she was a very pretty woman. And then you watch her in this program, and I'm like very intimidated by her because
it's almost like they're modeling a little Hillary there because she is. They've always said that Hillary was the real brains behind Bill Clinton's campaign, and she always does. I understand people's impression of Hillary. I understand that. What I'm saying is it's like that's what they're kind of modeling it on.
Speaking of Hillary, in the news, she said she was disappointed to hear that everybody is
thinks that she's untrustworthy,
and it hurts her feelings.
Hurts her feelings.
And also that last night she said she's not a typical. I think is what she said. Not a typical politician like her husband and the president, that she's just going to do the best that she can. And I thought that was a very interesting approach.
Yet she's run for everything but
she's run for it all. Hillary and Bernie Sanders had the debate last night in Miami. It was hosted by Univision. Clinton was asked whether she'd drop out of the race. I did find the audio. Here it is. He's the same reporter that asked the question of Donald Trump and got kicked out of the the Univision reporter and got kicked out. Remember that?
And what was the question? You remember the question?
You mean this
Trump
one or the
question.
Trump question? It was about immigration and about the wall and
right.
sending illegal immigrants or immigrants.
But I don't think his questions are out of bounds.
So. No, I don't think so either.
I don't either. Yeah.
I'm just saying he's the same guy. Christine has news coming up. Hold tight, 628 at WIBX.